Day one of the championships. Big trucks going from here at Rosehill over to Randwick, Chris Waller. You ready for them?
Yeah, no, it's a good time of the year and seems to be gathering momentum every year. And it's a race meeting that owners want their horses running at, and obviously the punters are getting keen. And
was that Sideshow Bob just walked past?
Yeah, Kieran.
Oh, it was Kieran Marr, that's who it was.
Yeah, so it's a great time of the year and looking forward to it.
Now, do you want to hear it? Since you've announced that Winks is not travelling, Cox Plate, it's out. Definitely 100% Everest.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I'm loving the rumours.
She'll most likely resume in the spring over 1,400 metres like we've done.
And then come back to the Everest.
One race at a time.
If she happened to win the Everest, I would say. Oh no, you can train. Saturday, kindergarten stakes. This used to be me back in the heyday. Lean Mean Machine. Ultra impressive on debut. Obviously a big step up for this weekend.
Yeah, big step up. Really nice horse. And just good to see a good track this Saturday as well for the championship. So I think that'll be important for a horse like Lean Machine. Last few years it's been hard sort of taking horses through to these races sort of at their second starts because they just get beaten out of sight on wet tracks. So it's going to be some good racing Saturday, and getting back to him, he's a really, really talented horse. I think he'll be more a 1,400 metre mile horse in the spring. So 1,100 is a slight query, but he's got plenty of class.
What about Sambro? Good run at Warwick Farm since being gelded. He's come back in the Carbine Club.
Yeah, probably a little bit out of his grade, but look, he's showing class. I think it might have even been the Carbine Club in Melbourne that he ran a good race in the
He ran
sprint.
super. I think he ran second.
I think he did. So similar type race, you've got to respect him, and yeah, I think he's a better horse as a gelding.
What about we go to the PJ Bill? Charlene, another one stepping up, but should get a lovely run from the gate.
Yeah, well, this is a quality field. Obviously you expect a pretty tough race, but didn't expect a Group 1 type field for 3-year-old fillies. So she's certainly throwing in it, but she's drawn well, get a lovely run from, I think, gate 5. So, yeah, she's a filly to follow.
The chairman, so it's 2,600. I was a little bit query with Elwood at the 1.5 miles, but Ridden Cole the other day was unlucky not to win. It was a super effort.
He ran 2,600 the other day.
It was a super run.
Yeah, it was. Look, he's going great. You could make an excuse for each of his runs, this preparation. He could have won all of them if things worked his way. So he's got a bad draw on Saturday. That's my only concern. But over the 2,600 shouldn't be too much of a concern. And that's not a bad field as well. So he's ready to win. Just needs a little bit of luck going his way.
What about the Group 1 size? You're throwing a maiden in. Adana. 2 good efforts though.
Yeah, good efforts. I think 1,400 is the reason why we're running. He's certainly looking for that. 1,200 first up, and then a bit of a gap between the second up run, which was 1,100. He loomed up to win, didn't quite get the job done, but I'm just hoping 1,400 will see his class come through because he's a pretty good colt.
What about the Derby? Tangled? Very good here in the Rosehill Guineas.
Yes. Also going back to the Spring Champion Stakes, he was only just narrowly beaten by Ace High on that occasion. I went back and watched the Victorian Derby run and just had no luck. He was posted wide on the pace, got a check at the 200, and he was still coming on at the finish. So he's a genuine Derby chance.
What about the other one, the Kiwi horse, the Lord Mayor? No luck from the draw, but if you go back through the New Zealand Derby, the run was good.
Yeah, 2,400 metre New Zealand Derby form's always good form in this race, so we certainly respect that, but just needs luck from that wide gate.
Tangled's a pick of them?
Yeah, from the draws.
What about we go to the Doncaster Mile? You've got a few here. This might be the blowout of good odds here, Endless Drama. Perfect barrier and will settle pretty handy.
Yeah, big strong horse. He won't know himself with the lightweight. As you say, he's drawn well, he puts himself there, and he'll put his head in front at some stage up the straight. It's just a matter of sustaining it and getting it. We're seeing where the challenges come from. Is it the 3-year-olds with the lightweights? Is it the horses that have got similar ratings to Endless Drama down the weights for the first time as well? It's such a great race. So then you've got your great horses up the top. So look, he's a genuine chance. He's in career best form since being in Australia, and the gap between runs I think is a positive. They had a really good trial in between.
Tom Melbourne, awkward gate.
Yeah, awkward gate. Be interesting to see how the races run. Obviously, there's horses drawn on the inside. They'll have to get going to make sure they hold.
They've got to hold their spot, otherwise they get shuffled back 3, 4, 5 back the fence. Then it's awkward.
That'll generate speed, and statistically, it's quite an interesting race from barrier draws. They don't seem to mean a lot, but obviously you've got to respect them. You've got to respect the Randwick Mile. And I think Tom will be good at the Randwick Mile.
This horse interests me. Coming through, lightweight and going terrific, and can settle handy if you want.
Yeah, good timing about his preparation. He hasn't been over raced. Lightweight, still coming up the ratings, and it was a good win last start. So he has drawn well, and the preparation's gone perfect.
One-time superstar in was Egg Tart. She's got the blinkers on.
Yeah, she was disappointing in the Coolmore, hence the reason for the blinkers going on. Yeah, she's got a lightweight, tough Randwick Mile will suit. I would have liked to have seen a soft track for her, but yeah, look, with the blinkers on, we've seen very sharp work from her. So I'm hoping that'll get the best out of her.
And the 3-year-old Giagento, who the lovely lady who drew the barrow the other day, got the award for the most excitable person that drew the worst possible barrier that was available. Well, she turned around and smiled, and 2 blokes and I stand. We said, "Oh, she's drawn barrier 2 here." She smiled and said, "15." 16 was already out.
Well, she mightn't be worried about the barrier draws. She might have the right horse. So look, it was great to see him bounce back to form in the Rosehill Guineas, and
he wasn't out of form.
No, or just bounce back to luck.
Yeah,
he had no luck in the Randwick Guineas. He's bounced through it really well and put on weight. He's done everything right, and Corey Brown's a great positioner of horses, and let's just hope there's a little bit of luck on the side on Saturday.
And Mr. Seawolf, of course, drawn the outside barrier.
Yeah, he'll probably go back and ride him for luck. He can't sort of sit 3 wide and win, so just hope that there's good speed on, and hopefully he can sneak through them and weave some magic late.
You're leaning to one?
I'm leaning towards, D'Argento coming through, Endless Drama, Tom Melbourne, one of those, maybe Egg Tart or Mr. Seawolf.
I was going to say, imagine if you left out one, it was nearly immoral.
Hence the reason for mentioning them all.
The Adrian Knox, A on air.
Yeah, wide draw to overcome. I think the 2,000 metres will see her improve. She's certainly looking for it, and though she hasn't been figuring in the finish of the last few races, she has been finishing off pretty well.
Chris's best of the day, you think?
I like Lean Mean Machine.
Lean Mean Machine, the kindergarten? Even at the 1100?
Yep.
How's Winks?
Winks is good. She'll run the following week in the Queen Elizabeth 2,000 metres. She's had a pretty light prep for her, but her work's been good since the George Rider. It was good to give her a good solid hit out that day, and we've kept the work up to her since, so she'll be rock hard fit for the Queen Elizabeth.
How's your jockey?
Jockey's good. Spoke to him yesterday, and he said he's just appreciated a really good break, and he's bouncing, he's fit and ready to attack.
Big day this Saturday, but I think as you got it, health comes first.
Yeah, well, imagine what a jockey can earn at this time of the year, and well done to Hugh for just saying, no, I'm not 100% right. Let's get myself right, and I'll be back better, or at the peak where everybody expects him to be riding. You can't go into a race meeting or a state of origin or a Masters 90% right, or you won't get cited. You'll just get laughed at. So Hugh's seen that. He's taken the positive steps to get himself right, and he'll be back ready to go.
There's a collection this Saturday just for Hughie's mortgage for April. Is that right, Hugh?
Hughie will catch up pretty quick.
Good luck on Saturday. Day 1 of the championships. CJ, that's John Waller.